So tell us a little bit about how you balance. So you have this really great tiered system that helps with all the different aspects. And then tell us about how you can pivot in the moment with the client and they can hear you say, hey, I'm going to educate you on this. And while also like protecting the scope of your job and what is within your boundary. But then keep retaining that client, because some people don't want to hear that.
And that's kind of what I was going to lean into.
Yeah.
But I wanted you to talk about your tier.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you went back to that. It was like those products that you really feel like they shouldn't be using, but they're using.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you, that was such a great question, because I wanted to ask that earlier.
Well, and to reflect on the conversation we had previously, knowing your boundary with the client is important while paying respect to what they're asking you to do. Hold on. If the client, if you can see, right? Because there's a lot of compassion and personability that goes into it. And we develop very personable, relationships with our clients. All of us do. And so if I'm looking at a single mother and she's handling a lot on her plate, but I'm noticing things are not being cared for, or they're being neglected, even if it's not within my scope of work, I will mention it. And even if I need to know what's her best form of communication.
Yes.
And usually, we're email or text, or maybe she does appreciate a nudge. Hey, I know you're in your office. Do you have a moment? Can I bring this to your attention? How emergent is it? And then what is my timing? Then I can bring it to her attention. It doesn't matter the scope of work. I'd still like her to know her home is being taken care of. If you would like me to manage that project, then we can discuss a different scope. But if you just need a simple reminder, we're more than happy to do it. We'll send you photos, let you know what's going on, because we're here taking care of details and we care. And so being able to protect our scope, it hasn't been an issue for us because we develop those relationships. And thankfully, we work with so many wonderful people who respect our attention to these matters. Even a client who may not need at the moment management for her home, she really appreciates knowing that there's a roof leak, because now she can call someone out. And these things that can be so frustrating, but like I said, we're thinking about a variable of a single mother. She's got a lot on her plate. Even if there's someone with all the time in the world and it's a stay-at-home mom, there are responsibilities we may not know about that they have, and I'm more than willing to pay close attention since we already are. And when we go to pushing the boundary of, hey, I love Clorox, I've been using Clorox for 23 years, pivoting to more natural products, I try not to frame it as, hey, this is bad for your health, and get my personal...
And bad for my health?
And get those, the personal conversation in there. Instead, I'm like, hey, are you happy with the products you're using? Are you flexible if we wanted to use more eco-conscious products? And usually that 9 times out of 10 gets us through the door. And they're like, hey, I'm more than happy to try it. If I don't like it though, then we go back.
That's fair.
But transitions are a very personal, pivotal point for clients. And we just pay respect to that.
Yeah.
I really do want to touch on, a trained eye.
Yes.
Because we really do bring things up as well. We create punch lists. We see things a little bit more into the layers and abruptly, and same for y'all.
It takes a team to manage at home.
Yes. And so I guess my question, I've got several questions on that subject.
Let's do it.
But that one, the first question would be more of what does a professional cleaner see that the average homeowner does not? Let's just start surface level.
Yeah. Absolutely. So typically, because a cleaner is touching every surface of the home, oftentimes it's even in low foot traffic areas. And I'll give you an example. A couple of months ago, in a guest bedroom, we were noticing a leak under the sink. Now, the homeowner is like, wait, I haven't ran that sink in months. I haven't used that bedroom in months. But somehow it's happening. So paying attention to those details often comes up for us. And we often will find what's in the low traffic areas because the homeowners are touching it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're used to coming in and looking floor to ceiling. The other day I looked up and I had this huge dust bunny spider web. And I'm like,
Where did that come from?
how did that get there? And also, how long has it been there?
Yeah.
And we do that too. We'll go into a space and we're like, well, that doesn't function well over there, or this could be better or whatnot. And it's not a judgment, but it's a opportunity for help. Yeah, I really like that.
Well, it is. And also being cohesive with home staff. Because many homes are fully staffed. You've got nannies, home organizers, contractors, especially in newer built homes that are still under warranty. And so being able to be collaborative, even if you're not all from the same company, is so important because that opens the line of communication. And having it be a collaborative solution-based process. And so that, I mean, that's something we talk about all the time.
That client then feels very cared for.
Yes.
And just supported, and they can just be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go to work and do this, or I'm going to go to school and do this, and someone else is taking care of it.
It means so much to us when we hear someone say, oh, my cleaner will take care of it. Oh, my organizer will take care of it.
Yes.
Oh, my home manager, they've got it covered. And they can sleep and go do what they need to do.
Or they just feel comfortable that they can go leave and do the things that they need to do.
Yeah.
And we're all staying behind and doing what we need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, that trust is there.
So it seems like your expertise is not like seeing what needs to be done, but really like understanding what matters and how to approach it with a client. And that is game changer.
It's a huge game changer. And even some of the details we may notice, we'll bring it up anyway. And then we learn a little bit more about the client's preferences. For example, I have a client whose carpet is supposed to fray. It's the material, it's something about it. And so when I mentioned it to her, I said, hey, your carpet is fraying. Do you want us to, bring someone in to take care of it? A carpet expert, they get a special raise or whatever. She was like, no, that's the fabric. It's supposed to do that. You just have to, take out what's coming out. And you can't put
Kind of rake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, raking.
Yes, and you can't put a normal vacuum on it. So we have to take care of it another way. And that's a part of those details when we talk about we're back to expectation and reality of what they want.
So you have a very robust team and clients that you work with. So not only do you work with people that have homes that have household managers and nannies and all of that, but you also work with the average middle America family.
Absolutely. And, someone who wants our service is going to get treated like everybody who wants our service. And we're going to provide the same level of detail we do for everybody. We appreciate everybody's, like we touched on earlier, being able to pay for a cleaner is already a luxury. And I know there are many people who work very hard to maintain their homes, but then for them, it just doesn't feel like enough. And so no matter what the background, I love getting to learn too, on a side note, getting to know the clients and what their background is and what they do for a living and what they enjoy and their passions are. I think that helps really raise the bar in the personability with your clients. So they really become family.
What is a successful thing that you could tell a home owner or a client that can't necessarily afford a cleaner? I'm thinking of like a cleaning schedule. So you touch a little bit every day. But are there like resources or apps that you would say like try this so people can keep up with it, and then when they need the deep clean they can call you?
Well, and being solution-based, we're always open to providing like solutions, even if we're not the ones going and implementing them. And I'll explain. I grew up, my mother couldn't afford a cleaner. She had 4 children and she tried her best to get us all to clean. But at the end of the day, it really fell on her. And so I think about like, what are solutions that are available today that are maybe free solutions or low-cost solutions, especially when you think about, the different budgets or opening budgets that clients may have and or people. And I will say, AI is a great resource. I'll explain. If I am developing almost like a game for myself, I try to envision, I am in this scenario. Let's say I am my mom, right? She has 4 kids. She's by herself. She's got this 5-bedroom house. And it's so hard to keep up with, but it's very difficult to live in a dirty home.
Especially with a bunch of kids, right?
Exactly. Who
our little tornadoes.
I should have given my mom a raise as a kid because I did not clean, and now here's my karma.
Yeah.
So
Same. I'm going for the same thing.
yes, well, we put her through a lot. So anyway, with that in mind, I think about, okay, what's a fun game? I think about the reward center of the brain. ChatGPT, how can I clean my whole bathroom in 15 minutes and just make it livable so I can take a bath at the end of the day?
And
ChatGPT gives you the
structure. Yes, the instructions.
Having a cleaning schedule, having a cleaning list once a month. I'm really going to tackle the bathrooms, deep clean the bathrooms, and just trying to make time for those things is so important. And having those resources at home, tips, hacks, knowing that you probably shouldn't use vinegar on every surface, and the dwelling time is 30 minutes to get 80% of the bacteria off. Wait, these things are what we can offer in a social media-based solution platform. So now from Clean Place Pros, you can learn different hacks, different tricks, different tips. Here's how I clean this bathroom in 15 minutes. And you can also play games with yourself. I set a timer. I'm going to get all the dishes done.
Timer is the biggest thing.
She's speaking my love language. Yeah. Like, can we time block for getting cleaning done?
I set timers for myself.
I do. I have to, and I'll block it out on the calendar. Or so whenever I met my husband and we were living separately, I worked in corporate, so Saturday morning I would get up and I would clean the house because during the week I was exhausted. I was commuting. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's live together. And I was like, well, I noticed that you don't clean. Either you're going to clean and or pay for a cleaner.
Yeah.
And so that was our agreement. And so I've been living in the lap of luxury having a cleaner because he doesn't want to do it. He'll do all the dishes. He'll do all the laundry. He'll cut the grass. He'll do all that. But that man will not clean a toilet unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
And so having that boundary with him and saying like, I'm going to still go over the baseboards or I'm going to clean the mirror off. But especially when you're moving in with someone new and y'all have to talk about that. That's a part of adulting and a part of starting off a healthy relationship. Because if your expectation is for shit to be clean and they're like, oh, my mom did it forever, we're going to have problems.
Yeah. Well, and let's break down the psychology of a clean home. Where do we go to? Everyone says your room is a reflection of your mind. So it's your home. Yes. But at the same time, that buildup can be because you're overwhelmed. You've exhausted 5 days out of the week and you've gotten 2 days to live your life, or whatever your time blocks are. And so being able to have those resources, having social media, being able to look at reels and TikToks, hey, that's inspiring. I'm going to get up and do the floors and listen to music and dance. Finding ways to make it more cohesive with your lifestyle and enjoyment really helps.
Almost like a self-care. Like I care about, I'm busy. We can teach clients all day long how to do certain things. And I'm that person, of course, but when I come home, I'm exhausted too.
Yeah.
And I just sometimes do not have the time. But it is a type of self-care because you invest so much into your home. You want to make it pretty. It's a reflection of you, like you said. And if you're going to take care of it, that's self-care.
It's taking care of yourself.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. I've noticed lately that after I come home from clients, yes, I'm tired and I want to take a bath and eat dinner and hang out with the kid. But I'm also like, oh, I'm going to reorganize this drawer. I clean when I get home because I feel like, oh, this isn't in the right spot. And I've been doing it all day and my mind's like that. And I can't turn off that part of my organizing. Oh, that needs to be cleaned, all of the things. So last night at midnight, I got up and to use the restroom and the mirror was dirty. And so I just cleaned the mirror. I was like, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. And so sometimes it's hard to turn those things off, but I also feel like you grew up with 5 people in your house.
Yes.
I grew up with a dad that was a hoarder that there was just constantly stuff. So I'm like, I want to get rid of things. I want things to be efficient. I want them to be pretty. And so I think that mental health and some of that childhood stuff comes back in.
100%.
And then if you have any type of spiciness at all.
Neurospicy, I love that.
It's really difficult to not only put shit away, stay focused, but cleaning on top of that is just so hard. So outsourcing outsourcing your laundry, like having a cleaner come over, having an organizer come over. And it doesn't have to break the bank, but it can give you, like, we do little resets all the time, like 4 hours here, before the cleaner comes, get everything back, go through, deal with seasonal swap or anything. So it's like a lifestyle switch. And then when you have partners that you can trust and that figure it out and know you, that's just a game changer for life, because we all need a little help from our friends.
Well, and that touches on a great point too, because so you buy the home or you buy the apartment, your place to live. Now it's, what is my optimized solution for functionality? No matter your budget, you need something. Otherwise, regardless of what the consequences are, what the solution is clarity and peace. And being able to have resources like all of us, whether we're coming in for little resets or, your yearly deep clean, or if we're just providing advice and solutions while you're subscribed to us, it helps. Everyone needs it. I'm looking at a neighborhood of 500 people, and all of them are mentally thinking about, I've got my home, I take care of the nuts and bolts, but what about the system? How often am I doing this? When am I doing this? And so I completely agree.
And as we know, home repairs can be quite expensive. So doing that maintenance and taking care as you go, just kind of like Stephanie told us, like, every 4 months, do a closet clean out. Every couple of months, every quarter, sit down and be like, what needs to happen with the home? And you can chat that too, right? Or you can follow her social and she'll tell you what needs to be going on.
It's really just having that communication, whether it's with your family, with your spouse, or with yourself. And, you guys brought up so many great points. I kept wanting to interject, but I didn't want to interrupt. But it's like, I did not grow up with a hoarder. My mom was like kind of almost a perfectionist, like OCD, like everything had to have a place and everything was neat. And I was the messy person. My room looked like a tornado went off in there on a daily basis. And I had to learn how to, and I think I just kind of got sick of it one day. I was just like, man, I can't find anything. And I was tired of living like a slob. And again, it was kind of like that reflection of self-care. And I got my own first place, which was just an apartment. You're broke, you're like, whatever, it's just a crappy apartment. Right. It's like that adulting that you're starting. And I didn't know what to do or where to go. And back then you didn't really have ChatGPT and you didn't have AI resources and apps and on your phone. I had a flip phone that barely worked and, it's by the minute. That sucked. Anyways, but you have to learn these things and have these conversations. And no, you don't want to burn out at midnight. So my coaching brain is like, stop that.
Don't do that. Go to sleep, Holly.
Go to sleep, Holly. Get some rest. Stop it. But doing things in bite-sized forms, just saying, okay, I just got home. Yes, I'm tired, but I can take 5 minutes and I can straighten out this paper or I can correct this drawer. And that's what we encourage all the time to do. But if there are things I am not going to get up there and put vinegar in a flipping lime. I'm just not. I'm too busy. I own several companies. We run a podcast. And I know that it is important to me to outsource to a company like you. And actually, I brought Julia's team into my home because I am that busy and I can manage it on a day-to-day basis. I don't even use my dishwasher. We wash the dishes, we put it on the stone drying rack, we put the damn thing away.
But then you can focus on what matters.
Right.
Running the business, spending time with family, because you've got a team that you can trust is going to come in and
deep cleaning.
do all the things.
I'm going to do baseboards just like you. I'm not touching that. I don't want to get up there either. I can't even imagine me falling off a chair.
Oh no,
I can't. No.
We had a conversation earlier when the team was here about what keeps you up at night. And it's like it could be as neurotic as like, well, this picture frame isn't level or this towel isn't put the right way. But it also could be like there's a dust bunny in the dishes and laundry.
Yeah.
Dishes and laundry.
The main running fluid line of the home. Dishes and laundry. Dishes and laundry.
Actually, right now what's keeping me up is that I need to check there's like this mini air filter and I'm reading up on it right now. And right now it's fine, but I'm like, I feel like I'm constantly wanting to check it because the project manager made it seem so important. and I have to check it every single month.
Is it an inch? Is it 6 inches?
It's like an inch, and it's a 12 by 12 by 12, and
Oh,
it's
that's
like
monthly.
yeah, that's what I said monthly, but I already checked it. It's fine, but then it's off. But then everything is running. See, I'm learning so much. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You know, and I gotta pause and I gotta go look it up. And I'm using Chat GDP.
Yeah.
His name is Nova, which is appropriate for me.
Oh, I love it.
And, you know, I'm like, okay, well, the humidity's fine. I think it controls more of like what's coming into the home or whatever. And I'm like, and I'm very mechanical. I can build an engine. Yeah. But man, I get real frustrated when I gotta sit there and talk to Nova about this stupid little 12 by 12 engine, something that the valve that's not turned on, and I gotta spend an hour doing it. I'd rather be feeling Julia, please.
Yeah.
I know. It's like sacrificing the tacos in the wine bar and some cups of coffee and doing something for yourself that's going to make your brain better, your family work better, just a whole function. And please don't call me to come organize your house when it's nasty and dirty. I don't want to do that. I'm going to make you have Julia's team come out first. And then we'll come and figure it out, or we'll be there the same day and I can clear a countertop and they can clean it. But
well, and you just brought up a great point, and I know it's extending the episode a little bit, but cleaner culture is a big deal. Let's talk about the other side of the table.
Please.
Cleanings usually happen 9 times out of 10 in the mornings, which gives cleaners the opportunity to have the rest of the day with their families. So not only are they're coming in, they're happily cleaning the baseboards. Like our team wakes up pumped. We're on the phone at 5 in the morning. We've got to clean it at 7. We have a team meeting, and it's like, yes, I can't wait to tackle Holland's baseboards and, you know, Leslie's chandelier and all these things. Hey, I found this new product. Let's try it out. So we've got this culture that's like, let's reset their home for the start of the day and let's go enjoy summer.
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yes.
You know, and just knowing that that is our culture. And we have multiple teams, so people aren't tackling 3 cleanings a day because that's labor intensive. I started out doing that and I immediately regretted it. So we developed cleaning culture. But I think it'd be good to kind of get into a flow of understanding that, because we do get clients who are so thoughtful and careful, and they're like, hey, you know, if this is going to take too long, please go enjoy the rest of your day. I know you haven't seen sunlight. And so knowing the other side of the table is also a good thing, I think.
I think having multiple cleaners in at once is also very helpful.
Oh, yes.
Because right now I have one cleaner that comes and she's there for like
Tired out.
the whole day. And I feel, and my house isn't huge, y'all, but she done cleans it good.
Yeah.
And I feel awful because I'm like, when do you rest?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, some people don't have the heart for that, but I'm like, yeah. So having a team that can get in and get out is very helpful. I'm so glad we had this conversation with you.
Oh, yes. Thank you guys for having me.
Is there anything else you wanted to touch?
I think that covers it. I think, you know, anything we touch on more is another episode.
Yeah.
So I absolutely feel like we're going to have you back. And you don't just have the cleaning company, you have a nanny care service and you have a senior care service as well.
Yes.
This girl has got many talents. And so I want to wrap up the episode with where can people find you? Like website and what's your preference? And of course, we're going to drop links in the description, but I just want them to hear it firsthand.
Absolutely. CleanPlacePros.com. Clean Place Pros on every platform. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We haven't done TikTok yet, but I assume by the next time we see you, we will.
Start the TikTok.
Yeah.
She's also linked on both of our websites under preferred resources because we love her so much. So we send our clients to her often. But thank you so much for being on. And then next time we need to break down some of the other things. We've been working. Yeah, we've been working with some seniors lately, and so that's like a whole piece that like I think just we as a society need to do better with.
Absolutely.
So yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Appreciate
We
it.
look forward to having you back on, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Later, y'all. Thanks for joining us.